Hey, nerd.
Hey.
This piece of shit!
Get out of here right now!
My badger.
Leave it!
Ouch.
He hit my daughter. That moment, my rage exploded. After walking out with my family, then I lied, said I forgot my phone. Then I turned back into the arcade. I found the bullies who hurt my daughter, and the security guard. That moment, I was no longer a father trying to fit into society. In less than 5 minutes, the entire arcade was in ruins. Just then, my wife and kids walked in. Their eyes froze me. Sirens blared. We were dragged into the police station. A peaceful holiday had turned into a storm. The law here, filled with local bias and hostility, never hid their hatred for outsiders. In the interrogation room, they questioned if my son had violent tendencies. They painted the victim as the culprit. Their corruption and prejudice were laid bare. Meanwhile, I was taken to the sheriff's office. The man in the chair was the real power of this town. His tone was cold and harsh. He made it clear he wanted justice for his son. I stayed calm. I agreed my son would apologize. At the same time, I demanded he review the footage, because in that fight, my daughter was also manhandled. That's what drove me over the edge. I asked him, if he faced the same situation, what would he choose?
Walk him out.
But after I left the station, the police gave secret orders. They gathered their men, planning to wipe out my family. Back at the hotel, the air was still heavy with tension. My wife was disappointed in my violence. I tried to explain. I swore it would be the last time, but doubt still filled her eyes. Soon, she noticed the black bag I had hidden. When she unzipped it, a bottle of wine appeared. That was the year and place of origin when we first met. Memories struck her heart. She admitted she had always known. I wasn't an ordinary man, dangerous, but impossible to ignore. For a brief moment, warmth returned to our holiday. The next day, we went to the water park. I thought the shadows had lifted, but at the pier, buying tickets, I sensed danger again. A policeman marched straight at me, eyes full of hostility. I quickly sent my wife and kids to another boat. I stayed behind to face it alone. He asked me why I was still in town. I calmly answered, I'm only here for a family vacation. The attack broke out before I could finish my words. The narrow cabin instantly turned into a battlefield. I struck fast, dropping my enemies one by one. I thought it was over, but they weren't done. A cop slashed at me in the chaos. Severing my little finger, one punch sent me crashing into the water. But moments later, I climbed out again. My eyes turned cold as ice. Anger swallowed my reason. This time, I would show no mercy.